Hello everyone, welcome to round number 4. We're 2-1. We're on the play here, and I am actually, not sure whether to keep or not. I like that I have Township, I have Pot, I have Figs. It's a little slow, but we're on the play, which makes me a little more inclined to keep it, so I actually am going to keep it. Alright, so it's going to be Misty Rainforest pass. And I think I'm going to get a Stomping Ground during his end step. Ooh, he might be up against Burn? Yeah. Well, at least we kept the hand with Kitchen Finks. This actually might be a pretty reasonable hand against Burn, to be honest. And we've got Basic Forest. So I take 2 off his guy, but I also gain 2, so things aren't too bad for us. So just a pass from our opponent here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play Birthing Pod without paying any life and just say go. All right. Gonna take it. And I think I actually sort of played my mana a little wrong, I think, potentially, because I'd like to be casting Voice this turn, but I can't, which is kind of awkward. I can shock myself and cast it, but that's not particularly good. So I'm just kind of thinking about what I want to do this turn. We're at 9. So I think I'm just going to get Redcap and kill his guy. That way it doesn't cost me life every time I play a creature. And now I think I will play Noble Hierarch and say go. He only has 2 cards in his hand, so it is possible that he has that he has 3 damage burn spells, but it's also fairly unlikely. The next turn, the plan is we just pod for Kitchen Finks or something. And I'm going to go ahead and have this Redcap block just to effectively gain us 2 life. So, theoretically, we can cast Conscripts, and then we can pot a Redcap away for a Kiki and go infinite. So I think that might be the plan here. I could cast like a Voice or something, and then go pod for Kitchen Finks. The downside is that we could get Skull Cracked, and that could be bad. Whereas, at least if he has like a Lightning Bolt or something for our Kiki, that will have effectively gained us 3 life. So I think that's going to be my plan here. I guess I could have just taken one of his lands. I guess that wouldn't have helped a whole lot, but Alright, it looks like he had nothing. Oh man, glad to beat Burn in game 1, that's for sure. So as far as what I like against this deck, we like Ooze because it gains its life. We like Spellskite because we can redirect burn spells. I also like the Voice because it forced him to cast the burn spells on his turn rather than ours. I don't particularly like Qasali Pridemage because he probably doesn't have any artifacts or enchantments even after board. And here I think I also cut the second Kiki. I know I've been doing that in a lot of my games, but I think it's correct. I also don't think Phantasmal Image is really that good. Well, actually, no, I do want the Pridemage because it kills the Eidolon. And in fact, I think I might want the Harmonic Sliver too, possibly. But yeah, I forgot that that guy is both a creature and an enchantment, so... Usually some number of Birthing Pods will come out as well, just because they're kind of life-intensive, obviously. You know, both tempo-intensive and life-intensive against a deck like this. We usually just go down to like 2 pods. Cards like Negate and Path can be alright too, actually. So right now we're at 59 cards in our deck. Just thinking what I want. Like, I'm not sure how much I want this Harmonic Sliver. I don't even know if he keeps in the Eidolons, because it's obviously not good against something like Birthing Pod. I guess Linvala is not that great either. Like, it stops Grim Lavamancer, but it doesn't really stop anything else. So I think I'm going to do that. Then I think I'll try, like, 2 paths. It answers, like, Goblin Guide, Eidolon, and actually pretty reasonable against Hellspark, too, since they can't unearth it. So I think this is what I'm going to go with. I'm gonna try this here. As far as what he'll bring in, probably, like, Smash to Smithereens will come in, even, like, Anger of the Gods. I'm going to keep. This hand is actually really good. So he went to 5, which is interesting. I think I'm just going to get a basic Forest here. Since it takes the least amount of damage, that's another reason to play basics in this deck, in addition to Blood Moon and Path, is that sometimes you just don't want to take damage. So I guess I'll go play Noble Hierarch and pass turn. Then even if he kills our Dork next turn, we can just go Wall of Roots, Birds of Paradise, which is pretty cool. And so yeah, that's actually exactly what I'm gonna do, I think. So I'm just gonna go Wall of Roots. Into birds and play my land tapped. And I'll say go. And he missed a second land drop, which is good. Hey, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and block. He can kill our guy if he wants to. Okay. So yeah, here I'm just going to go Spellskite and cast birds off this, I guess. And I'll say go. We even have the blue mana to pay for the Spellskite to redirect burn spells if we want. I guess at some point we have to be concerned about the possibility of Anger the Gods. But we're going to have the Wall of Roots block again. Searing Blaze targeting wall. So we can just change that to Spellskite. So we are going to 6, unfortunately. Need like a Kitchen Finks. That's not a Kitchen Finks. But, yeah, I guess I'll just play a Qasali Pridemage. And attack with something. So he's just ending. We can't actually end step, play Staticaster, or fall wall on our 2 birds, but I don't really see a reason to do that. That doesn't really help us a whole lot. I'll just say go, I guess. I didn't really see a reason to like Fiend Hunter his Goblin Guide either, although I mean, actually, Fiend Huntering his Goblin Guide would be terrible if he has Anger of the Gods. We would just get horribly blown out because he would just kill half our guys and get his Goblin Guide back. Sadly, I don't think this path is going to help us a whole lot. I guess if he like Magma Jets or something, it could like mess up his Scries. If he like Scries both on top, then we can like path something and make him shuffle his deck. Well, unfortunately, he's got all of these things that I can't redirect to Spellskite. All of the Burnies played so far is kind of in that category. Just thinking, is there anything I want to do in response to him casting that? I think I will go ahead and go to 2. I don't really think there's much difference between 2 and 3. And I'd rather get a blue source for Spellskite and also thin out our deck. Voice could be good, I guess, kind of. Yeah, I'll kill that. And I will cast Voice and pray I don't lose, I guess. So I'm not going to sack this fetch. If I draw like a Finks, I'd rather be at 4 than 3. Oh man, Township. I'm trying to think, how much damage is this? Because we can path his guy, then Township all our guys, and he takes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's not enough to kill him. Well, I guess if I play Fiend Hunter and Township all my guys, then it's a 2/4, which is pretty good. Yeah, I think I will do that actually. So I'm gonna need the birds for white. So yeah, now he's going to 5. He's essentially just got 1 turn here to draw something that kills me. I can even Arid Mesa to get a basic plains and path something if I need to. Oh, okay. He's just gonna kill me. Oh wait, what's this targeting? Hold on, I'll let my voice trigger. Resolve. And yeah, I guess I have to path my own birds now, because I should have left up blue for Spellskite, I guess. Yeah, I definitely did not think this through. I should have just not attacked with the birds. Yeah, I don't. That was a pretty big blunder. I won't lie there, because now if the last card in his hand is like Lightning Bolt or Magma Jet or anything, we're just dead. Or of course, his draw step can be any one of those as well. All right. Well, I guess other way we could have not stopped Searing Blaze, but that still was kind of a poor game there on my part. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I do want to change things. Like, Domri's kind of bad for the same reason that Pod is. I think I'd rather have, like, Harmonic Sliver there. I guess we'll do 1 negate. We'll try this. Geez, that's kind of poor. 5 lands, a voice, and a conscripts isn't going to do it, I think. That's not a whole lot better, but we'll roll with it. Well, we're actually doing pretty reasonable. We can Fiend Hunter the turn 2 Fiend Hunter the Guide, turn 3 Resto, and then hopefully turn 4 Kiki. That's our plan this time, I think. Of course, this is going to need to get us a white source. Normally, I'd want to get a Sacred Foundry, but of course, Misty doesn't fetch Sacred Foundry, so yeah, we'll get Hallowed Fountain. We can potentially use some cool tricks with like Fiend Hunter and Resto too, depending on what he plays exactly. Okay, so he's just gonna bolt and attack us, I guess, and suspend a Rift Bolt. So we actually can go, because this is our second red source, and then the Misty will be our third, depending on what he does. I mean, I don't think he can just kill us on his turn 3, so we have that going for us. But Rift Bolt is targeting us, it looks like. Or no, the suspendability is on the stack. Okay, yeah, the Rift Bolt's going after us. And I'll let the trigger resolve. We have a Noble Hierarch on top of our deck. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and actually, I think I'm gonna block with birds and then resto my birds. I think that's gonna be the plan. Alright, so I guess he's killing our resto. This makes things a little tricky. I have to decide whether I want to go down to 4 to like cast Kiki. And then like hope to draw something, I guess. Yeah, I kind of think I have to do this. And I'll say go. I mean, with 3 cards in hand, he can probably just kill us. Yeah, like that. That's it. All right, well, I guess the Burn player got it this time around. Alan Pennington with Gathering Magic. Thanks for watching.